video. In this lesson, we're going to address selecting our video equipment, planning and recording, and working with video. We want to compare video cameras based upon their specifications and features, distinguish between standard and high-definition video formats, describe safety precautions to follow when shooting a video, write a video script, and create a video storyboard. We want to select the types of shots to be used in a video, film and edit a video using transitions and effects, and share a video. Camcorders are portable video recorders. The first recorders were heavy and recorded on tape, with microphones sometimes picking up the hum of the tape being tuned. Today's camcorders are digital. Camcorders come in two basic sizes, compact and pocket-sized. Equipment of both sizes varies greatly in quality, depending on the resolution and the aspect ratio. SD and HD formats and aspect ratios. A standard definition or SD camcorder describes a camcorder with a resolution around 720 by 480 pixels and a 4:3 aspect ratio. SD is sometimes referred to as digital video or DV. A high-definition HD camcorder describes a camcorder that produces a much higher quality image than SD, which can reach as high as 1920 by 1080 and usually has a 16:9 aspect ratio. Widescreen refers to the 16:9 ratio used in HD television and the differing formats used in movies. SD and HD formats continue. Interlaced is a video recorded or broadcast as a series of alternating lines. Progressive is video recorded or broadcast as a series of sequential lines. Some key technical specifications. CCD is charge-coupled device, and it's a light sensor that records images. CMOS is complementary metal oxide semiconductor, is an image recording light sensor that's larger and uses less power than the CCD sensor. The bit rate is the video transfer speed. Storage media. A variety of storage devices for recorded images, like hard drives, flash memories, DVDs, and mini DVs. Important features are the LCD display and viewfinders, the zoom, image stabilization, microphone and microphone jack, low light capability, and battery life. Your care and safety. You want to protect the lens, clean the lens with a soft cloth, avoid dropping the equipment, avoid forcing the open LCD screen, avoid forcing memory cards in or out of their slots, and be aware of surroundings when filming and exercise caution when moving. Before the shoot. Planning a video before a shoot is the first step to creating a good video. Decide where the action will take place, what it will be, and what words will be said. When scripting, good videographers begin by writing a script. A scene is a segment of a video that occurs in one location and during one continuous time frame. A storyboard is a visual method of outlining each scene. Storyboards define the entire video visually. Moving the camera to cover a wider area changes what the viewer sees. Panning moves the camera from one side to another, and tilting moves the camera angle up and down. Before you are ready to shoot, you need to assemble any costumes or props. If you're going to shoot your video outdoors, you want to use a public place like a city park, you should check with the local government. There might be rules about making videos in public spaces, and you might also need a permit. A take identifies the number of times a sequence can be filmed. Remember when shooting a scene that you need to have enough light. Keep your camera steady and avoid any shakiness. Frame the subject and shoot B-roll footage or extra video that does not come directly from the script. Most video cameras are designed to transfer videos from the camera to the computer using a USB 2.0 or FireWire connection. FireWire is a faster connection than a USB, but because it is a little more expensive, USB has become the standard for computers. Attaching the camera to a computer and turning the camera on will create a link between the two devices. A removable memory card can be inserted into the computer's card reader slot. Frame rate is the number of frames per second that video records. A time code is a record of each frame of video. A keyframe is a software notation of a change in a frame, a mark that indicates where on a timeline an action such as a movement begins. Basic packages like Windows Movie Maker and iMovie for the Mac have simple screens that you can use to import video clips as well as still images. More advanced programs like Premiere Pro will have many more options. Different editing panels, effects built into the program, timeline, and panels can be undocked, closed, maximized, and moved, and video developers often work with multiple screens. Simple editing changes include changing the duration of an image on the screen, rotating an image, changing the aspect ratio from standard to widescreen, and changing the volume on audio. Other editing options include transitions and effects. Transitions are movements between scenes. Dissolves are transition techniques in which one scene slowly changes to the other. And a fade is a transition technique that moves from black to an image or the reverse. With camcorders, video and audio are recorded at the same time, making synchronization much easier. It is still possible to pull apart the video or audio of a recording to use separately. You can insert audio into a video just as you can still images. Remember that posting to the web or otherwise distributing a video with ripped music is in violation of copyright laws. To be sure not to lose your work, you should save frequently. Consider saving each editing stage as a slightly different version in case you decide you need to go back and make changes. Rendering is the conversion of video to a format that can be used with various viewers. 5 common file formats are MOV, also called QuickTime, a standard developed by Apple, WMV, Windows Media Video, which is a standard developed by Microsoft. AVI is an older standard for personal computers that's still required by some programs before burning a video to DVD. MPEG, or MPEG, is a multimedia standard for personal computers and other devices. MPEG-4 is designed for both audio and video. And FLV is the flash video played on Adobe Flash Player. The export process uses compression algorithms or video codecs similar to the ones used to create audio recordings. Codecs make the file sizes smaller to increase transmission speed. Compression is important with video. You have to decide which format you want, balancing file size with image quality. The encoding or rendering process can be time-consuming depending on the type of computer that you're using. The point of creating video is to convey a message or evoke a feeling. Short videos can be uploaded to a company's Facebook page, a podcast posted on the company's website, and you can burn a video to DVD. It's necessary if video is long. DVDs have greater storage capability than CDs. To stream the video, it allows you to view the video directly from a server rather than downloading the file to your computer. And a method for movie distributors are adopting to make it possible to view movies instantly without having to use a DVD. Some things I want you to take away are that video equipment can be simple as a smartphone or complicated as a high-end computer. When comparing video cameras, the following specifications are important to consider: your resolution, aspect ratio, sensor, bitrate, storage medium, and features. Most video today is recorded digitally as a standard definition SD or DV at 480 pixels or high definition HD at either 720 or 1080 pixels. Camcorders with hard drives or flash memory can store more video. Important camcorder features include the size of the LCD display, the optical zoom power, the image stabilization, the availability of a microphone jack, the low light capability, and battery life. Video scripts follow a standard format that identifies each scene separately and includes information about the location, time, characters, sounds, and dialogue. A storyboard creates a visual guide for use when shooting a video. It gives information on the type of shots as well as the action. Video frames are recorded as frames per second, and the timecode records each second. Video can be edited by trimming away parts of a clip, by adding transitions, inserting effects, and by adding text such as titles and credits. Editing programs allow users to edit using a timeline or storyboard. Editing programs save files in a proprietary format. The files must be exported in order to be viewed on different kinds of platforms, or they can be streamed, which makes it unnecessary to download the files. Each export requires the video to be rendered in specific ways for it to play as intended. If there's questions, just ask.